নব আনন্দ জাগিয়াজি নবরবি কিরণে শুভ্র সুন্দর প্রীতি উজ্জ্বল নির্মল জীবনে।
উৎসারিত নবজীবন, নির্ঝর উচ্ছ্বাসিত আশাগীতি, অমৃত পুষ্পগন্ধ বহে আজি এই শান্তি পবনে। সুপ্রিয় দর্শকবৃন্দ, আজ এই আলো ঝলমলে সন্ধ্যায় আমাদের প্রাণপ্রিয় মাতৃভূমি বাংলাদেশের ঐতিহ্য ও সংস্কৃতিকে এই সুদূর প্রবাসে অবার্ন ইউনিভার্সিটির প্রাঙ্গণে তুলে ধরার প্রয়াসে একত্রিত হয়েছি বাংলাদেশ স্টুডেন্ট অর্গানাইজেশন আয়োজিত কালচারাল ফেস্ট 2022-এ। এই পুরো আয়োজনে আপনাদের সঙ্গে আছি আমি তারফি
এবং আমি মনামি। Hello and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to this absolutely wonderful and beautiful day that brings together so many special people like you. I am Shifat Monami,
and I'm Tarfi Aziz.
and today we have the pleasure of being your host for this evening. It's a beautiful evening, isn't it, Apu?
Indeed, Monami, it's a lovely evening. All of you are looking amazingly nice, gorgeous, and handsome.
Well, we would like to thank you all for taking the time out of your heavy schedules and marking the spectacular evening with your glorious presence. Today, we are also very lucky to have our Honorable Dean, Dr. George Flower, among us. Thank you so much for coming tonight.
Without taking much of your time, please permit us to start the program.
First, it would be our pleasure to introduce the members of BSO Executive Committee who dedicated their valuable time to promote and showcase Bangladeshi culture at Auburn University.
Please, everyone, give a big round of applause for them. We really appreciate all your effort and hard work during the past 1 year. বাংলাদেশের সংস্কৃতির পরিধি বিস্তৃত ও ব্যাপক। এই গৌরবময় সাংস্কৃতিক ঐতিহ্যকে ধারণ ও লালন করার পাশাপাশি অবার্ন ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আগত নতুন শিক্ষার্থীদের সহযোগিতার প্ল্যাটফর্ম হিসেবে কাজ করে আসছে বিএসও। বিগত 1 দশক ধরে বিএসওর কার্যক্রম সুষ্ঠুভাবে পরিচালনার পিছনে যে মানুষটির স্বেচ্ছাশ্রম ও দায়িত্ববোধের কথা উল্লেখ না করলেই নয়, তিনি আমাদের অতি প্রিয় আশরাফ উদ্দিন স্যার। ডক্টর উদ্দিন স্যার জিও সায়েন্স বিভাগের অধ্যাপক এবং বিএসওর বর্তমান কমিটির উপদেষ্টা। মঞ্চে আহ্বান করছি ডক্টর উদ্দিন স্যারকে তার অনুভূতি ও অভিজ্ঞতা প্রকাশের জন্য।
Dear audience, now let us welcome someone who does not need an introduction and who is known among us for his support, care, and service for the students and to this organization. It is our honor to call upon stage our respected BSO advisor and professor of Department of Geo Sciences, Dr. Ashraf Uddin, to please come on stage and say a few words. A big round of applause for Dr. Ashraf Uddin.
Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. This is a beautiful day, and this is a day we look forward to throughout the year. When an executive committee is formed, that's usually early in the fall or late summer, then they keep on planning for many events, and this is the ultimatum, this is the big one they always look for. And so I begin by welcoming all of you. Of course, Dean George Flowers and Mrs. Flowers, and faculty members of Auburn University, Tuskegee University, and our alumni from Mercer University, they're all here. So thank you for coming. The students, their spouses, the children, the parents of the students, siblings of the students, and most importantly, the executive committee that has been working here. So this is a difficult job. Every year they do. It takes time of managing the whole event. They have to plan for about 2 to 3 weeks and keep on practicing. So as soon as we finish this conversation or our talks here, then the cultural program will start, and it's going to continue for some time. So they work very hard. I compliment them very, very well. This is not their prime assignment when they came at Auburn. Their assignment is to write papers, go through qualifying exams and do very well in classes. But this is what they do as well, and they spend time on it so that, in many ways, they stay close to the culture they maintain. And this Auburn University Bangladesh Student Organization is actually not just working to talk and affiliate with Auburn campus, they expand. We do have audience or attendance or participants throughout the year from Montgomery, Alabama, to Columbus, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, as well as folks come from Atlanta, Georgia, to attend these events that we schedule. So this is hard work, and thank you very much. The current executive committee, you did a very splendid job. So to speak about the student organization, when I came here some years ago, 22 years ago, 23 years ago, we had 5 graduate students in Auburn originating from Bangladesh. And here you can correct me, we do have more than 100, 140, I think, active graduate students in Auburn University now. And we always work in collaboration with students in Tuskegee University as well. So this is a large, large community. No question about that. So we have faculty members from Auburn University, faculty members from Tuskegee University, Mercer University. We have community people. Some are very elite. Dr. Motin is always assisting all the students and residents of Auburn whenever we need any medical assistance. He provides that. Thank you very much, Dr. Motin. And as well as the community is expanding to include the folks who does business work in Auburn, Opelika, or surrounding places. They also come to attend these events and making our group much bigger. We now have about, when we do an event, I think our president can give us the accurate information, but it will be roughly around 200 people. So it's big. It's not that what we started 20 or 25 years ago. So this is actually very healthy in a way that the students, when they come from overseas on the other side of the globe, they come here and they don't miss that home very much because we have created some level of homes here. And so this is like, I call them, or they talk to me as well, home away from home. We do have, and Dean probably would know better, that the students from Bangladesh, I don't know the statistics for this year, but I attend his meeting once a month, and he told me last year that we had 175 or so students applied from Bangladesh. That's one of the higher number there. And what I know from the information the students provided, 39 students joined us fall of 2021 with funding support. We do have, the students have achieved a lot when they come here. We do have 2 presidential graduate research fellow originating from Bangladesh. One of them is here. And then we do have this summer, we are not seeing some of the people, they had just left. One left for a job with Meta, which is Facebook, parent company of Facebook, just left town. One is leaving for Intel in the next few days. So, and several of them are working on internship with Apple, Google, and one person is working right now with Moderna, the pharmaceutical company. And and one is just a postdoctoral person, just left us a couple of months ago to US, here you can correct me, the medical, I forgot the term. Anyway, it's a good organization over in close by Maryland. So our students are everywhere, and they come here leaving their parents, siblings back home, but they have a big mission in their mind. Our faculty members in Auburn, the administration, they take care of us. Our graduate school is very kind to us. Always, if we ask anything, we usually find a close answer, which is to be yes, we can help you with that. So we are blessed. With that note, I would like to invite Dean Flowers to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Uddin. I much appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight. I will say that Adina and I have been looking forward to this for the last several weeks, and are very pleased with the opportunity to visit with you tonight. In terms of the growth of our Bangladeshi community that Professor Uddin had mentioned, I will say that at this point in time, our applicant pool last year, the Bangladeshi applicant pool was second in number. We had over 250 applicants from Bangladesh for graduate programs across campus. The Bangladeshi community here in Auburn is growing, it's vibrant, it's strong, and it is a major asset to our community. Your community adds so much to the diversity, to the cultural experience of citizens here in Auburn, as well as to our student population. A big part of the Auburn Graduate School experience is the opportunity for students from around the world to get an opportunity to interact with each other, and we encourage them to develop relationships, to attend cultural events, to participate in activities, to get to know each other. Our goal is that our students from all over, both the domestic students and the international students from around the world. Right now we have students from 88 countries, by the way, here at Auburn. And our goal is for our students from around the world to get an opportunity to interact with each other, learn about each other's culture, and hopefully develop friendships and relationships that will last a lifetime. I also want to thank the Bangladeshi Student Organization for putting this together. I know it's a lot of hard work, but your contribution to the experiences that our students and community has is substantial. We've, over the years, I'm a mechanical engineer. Over the years, I've interacted with numerous Bangladeshi students, both as graduate dean and as a faculty member, serving on committees and interacting, and outstanding young people that we're proud to have in this community. So thank you very much for the opportunity to visit with you tonight, to participate, to learn more about the Bangladeshi culture, and we look forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dean Flowers. Next, I will invite up Dr. Kamal Hossain from Tuskegee University. So Auburn, like I mentioned before, the students come here for academics, primarily shine in that, but at the same time, they do a lot of activities related to sports. So that's why Dr. Kamal's name come in there. He keeps the students very active throughout the year. Organizes football tournaments, meaning soccer tournaments, cricket tournaments, and most recently happened next door is the badminton tournaments. And toward the end of this ceremony today, we are going to give awards to the winners. We have very good athletes. I was surprised to see they play very, very well. So with that note, let me give it to Dr. Kamal.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Adab. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk few words. First of all, I am very thankful to the Almighty. Glad that during this Corona time, all we are here well and alive. I also, to the sick, those are sick, we pray to the Almighty so that they become speedy, they have speedy and complete recovery. And those left us, we cherish their memories and their generous work. And first, thank you so much, BSO, so working hard behind the scene and their team to make this happen this night today. And I also hats off to the performers, all the helpers, those have make it happen. Due to the corona situation, the world is changing very fast. So, as a student, we need to be ahead of the curve to understanding the changing of the world, so that we are not lagging behind. So, and we have come all the way from Bangladesh, and we are living here. So, we have dual duties for us. One, we need to work for this well-being for this country as we're living here. At the same time, we need to for the well-being of our motherland, beloved Bangladesh, because we came from there. So, being said that, we are here, most of us, let's say faculty, doctors like Dr. Motin, Dr. Ashraf, and Dr. Basit, and Dr. Arafat. We have a lot of doctors here. And, we are like a family here. Honestly speaking, we love each other. As Dr. Ashraf mentioned, we always stick together. We never make them understand that they are not far away from the home. We are always with them. As I mentioned before, I'm mentioning again, Dr. Motin is here. Anytime at 2 o'clock, if anybody call, Dr. Motin respond and help us out, including myself and my family. Thank you so much, Dr. Motin, for doing that. So, being said that, so another thing, as I mentioned, that life is once. We'll walk in this planet once. If whatever we like to do, we can do it. If we do it right, once is good enough. So another thing I want to mention, that unity is strength. It is not only said, it is proved. So please keep the spirit of unity. Due to the corona and an advancement of computer science, right now we live in digital world. Digital world means there are social medias, there are other platforms where we can freely express our opinions. As an experienced person, little bit less than Dr. Ashraf and Dr. Motin, but I have seen that this utilization of this social media is very important in our life. So what we need to do, whenever we express something, we need to use our civility so that there is no problem among ourselves. And we need to be professional whenever write something in the social media as long as possible, as much as possible. And we need to use our integrity, wisdom to express our, thoughts, views, so that, remember, we don't hurt other people. So hurting other people causes a lot of problems in the society. And another thing is that don't put anything in the social media which is controversial, like religious issues, ethical issues, political issues. That is, always work on the facts-based policies to keep up of the changing world. Again, thank you, BSO. Thank you, Dr. Ashraf Bhai, for giving me opportunity to speak few words and keep up the spirit of unity. That is I always believe in unity. So thank you so much. Have a nice night. Let's enjoy together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kamal. So Auburn University currently has 5 faculty members. They are originating from Bangladesh. And none of them wanted to speak, but I have to invite Dr. Shobnom Fedous, Senior Lecturer, Department of Biological Sciences, to come and speak for a few words here.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Dean George Flowers, Mrs. Flowers, faculties, students, and guests. Bangladesh Student Organization does a tremendous job organizing different programs year-long, representing Bangladeshi art and culture. BSO brings students and community together from Auburn, Tuskegee, and also other cities nearby. Not only students, but families, community members always feel included, feeling of inclusion in any programs organized by Bangladeshi Student Organization. As a former BSO Executive Committee member, I know how much time and effort it takes to arrange these programs, and at the same time, you have to stay focused on your exams, studies, and research. So all these remind me about our Auburn creed. I believe in work and hard work. And because Auburn men and women believe in these things, I believe in Auburn and love it. I love Bangladesh Student Organization. I love Auburn University. And we are here to support you always. Thank you.
Done? Okay, come on. Okay, I think that concludes this part, and I will hand over to the anchors, the microphone.